Welcome my channel. Today let's explore the United States has issued various Liberty coins over the years, notably the $50 and $quarter denominations. Below is an overview of these coins from the specified years, including their design, historical context, and minting details.
The 2016 Liberty Quarter Dollar, more specifically from the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which featured 5 different designs in 2016 representing different U.S. national sites. These quarters are sometimes called Liberty Quarters, due to the word Liberty appearing on them, although officially they are part of the America the Beautiful Quarters series. Denomination, quarter dollar, 25 cents. Composition, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, clad, 90% silver, 4 proof/silver versions. Diameter, 24.26 millimeters. Mint marks, P, Philadelphia, D, Denver, S, San Francisco. Release date, February 1, 2016. Reverse design, features a close-up of Camel Rock with natural vegetation in the foreground and a red-tailed hawk soaring. Mint marks P, D, S. Geography, located in southern Illinois, it's known for its unique sandstone formations and diverse wildlife.
Release date, April 4, 2016. Reverse design, shows a frontiersman gazing across the mountains with the words, "First doorway to the west." Mint marks P, D, S. Geography, this site marks a key passageway through the Appalachian Mountains used by early pioneers. Release date, June 6, 2016. Reverse design, depicts John Brown's fort, the site of his famous raid. Mint marks P, D, S. Geography, located at the confluence of the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers, historically significant during the Civil War. Release date, August 29, 2016. Reverse design, features Roosevelt on horseback surveying the landscape. Mint marks P, D, S. Geography, Badlands region of North Dakota, reflects Roosevelt's conservation legacy. Release date, November 14, 2016. Reverse design, shows Sergeant William Jasper returning the regimental flag during the Battle of Sullivan's Island. Mint marks P, D, S. Geography, located near Charleston, this fort played a major role in the American Revolution and Civil War. Each 2016 quarter features obverse, front. United States of America. Liberty. In God We Trust. Quarter dollar. Mint mark P, D, or S beneath In God We Trust. George Washington portrait, same design since 1932. Name of the site. State of location. Year, 2016. E pluribus unum. If you want images or details about proof/silver sets or mintage figures, I can add that too.
The 2006 Liberty Quarter Dollar coin, focusing on its history, geography, circulation versus uncirculated conditions, proof versions, and estimated value. The coin in question is part of the 50-state quarters program, a highly popular U.S. mint initiative. The 2006 Liberty Quarter Dollar, part of the iconic 50-state quarters program, represents a unique chapter in U.S. numismatic history. Issued by the United States Mint, these quarters were designed not just as currency, but as miniature works of art commemorating the history, heritage, and pride of each American state. The obverse, front, of every quarter in the series features the classic image of George Washington, while the reverse, back, changes to highlight each honored state. In 2006, the U.S. Mint released quarters for 5 states, Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, and South Dakota, the 36th to 40th coins in the series. Launched, 1999 by the U.S. Mint under the United States Commemorative Coin Program Act. Duration, 1999 to 2008. Purpose, to honor each of the 50 U.S. states in the order they ratified the Constitution or were admitted to the Union. Public participation, citizens and state governors played roles in design submissions. Artist, John Flanagan, original portrait of George Washington, slightly modified. Inscription, United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and quarter dollar.
Mint marks P, Philadelphia, D, Denver, and S, San Francisco, proof coins only. Nickname, the Silver State. Design, 3 wild Mustangs, snow-capped mountains, the rising sun, and a banner stating the Silver State. Symbolism, pays tribute to Nevada's natural beauty and mining history. Nickname, the Cornhusker State. Design, chimney rock with a covered wagon heading west. Symbolism, reflects westward expansion and Nebraska's frontier history. Nickname, the Centennial State. Design, rocky mountains with evergreen trees. Symbolism, highlights the state's majestic landscapes and outdoor heritage. Nickname, the Peace Garden State. Design, 2 American bison grazing with rugged badlands in the background. Symbolism, represents wildlife and the natural terrain of the northern plains. Nickname, the Mount Rushmore State. Design, Mount Rushmore, a pheasant in flight and wheat stalks. Symbolism, combines iconic landmarks and agricultural strength. Each quarter was minted at Philadelphia Mint, P. Denver Mint, D. San Francisco Mint, S. Proof only. These coins were mass-produced for everyday use. Value, 25 cents, face value, to 50 cents depending on where. Coins not used in circulation, collected straight from mint rolls or bags. Grades range from MS-60 to MS-70. Value, $1 to $5 depending on grade, mint mark and demand. High-grade specimens, MS-67, MS-70, can fetch $20 to $150 or more, especially in certified holders.
Clad proofs, minted in San Francisco with mirror-like fields. Silver proofs, made of 90% silver, highly reflective and intended for collectors. Value, as of 2024. Clad proofs, $2 to $5 each. Silver proofs, $5 to $10 each, higher if certified PF69/PF70. The 2006 quarters are part of one of the most successful coin programs in U.S. history. Silver proof sets from 2006 are especially desirable among collectors. While face value is low, pristine uncirculated or proof coins can be part of a high-value state quarter set. Market value may increase slowly over time, especially for certified high-grade coins or complete state collections. The program reignited interest in coin collecting in the U.S. Over 147 million Americans reportedly collected state quarters during the program. The 2017 Liberty $quarter coin, covering its geography, circulation and uncirculated conditions, proof values, and mint information, based on what you're asking. The U.S. Mint released 5 different quarters in 2017 under the America the Beautiful Quarters program, each representing a national site from different U.S. states or territories. Here are the 5 designs from 2017, listed with their state or territory. Effigy Mounds National Monument, Iowa. Frederick Douglass National Historic Site, Washington, D.C. Ozark National Scenic Riverways, Missouri. Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty National Monument, New Jersey. George Rogers Clark National Historical Park, Indiana. These coins were minted at 3 locations. P equals Philadelphia. D equals Denver. S equals San Francisco. Mint script on the obverse includes United States of America. Liberty. In God we trust. Mint mark, P, D, or S. $quarter. Composition, copper nickel clad, 91.67% Cu, 8.33% Ni. Diameter, 24.26 millimeters. Weight, 5.67 g. Edge, reeded. Common, worth face value, 25 cents, unless rare mint errors. Worth around 50 cents to $2 depending on design and condition. Denver, D, and Philadelphia, P, issues are widely available. Clad proofs, S1 to $3 each. Silver proofs, S, if part of silver proof set $4 to $7 each. Sold in annual proof sets from the U.S. Mint. Both clad and silver proof are collected. The Ellis Island quarter is notable for featuring the Statue of Liberty with immigrants, tying to liberty. Want details on one of the specific 2017 quarters, like Effigy Mounds or Ellis Island? Or are you looking at a coin in your hand and want to know the value for that exact one? The 2021 Liberty $quarter coin with history, geography, mintage, condition types, and valuation. 2021 $quarter, George Washington, America the Beautiful series transition to Washington crossing the Delaware. In 2021, the U.S. Mint transitioned from the America the Beautiful quarter series, which ended in 2021 with the Tuskegee Airman coin, to a single-year design. Washington crossing the Delaware quarter. This design honored General George Washington's historic crossing of the Delaware River during the Revolutionary War on the night of December 25 to 26, 1776. It marked a return to a classic, patriotic theme and bridged the gap before the American Women Quarters program began in 2022. Portrait of George Washington, same as 1932 to 1998 design, by John Flanagan. Inscriptions. Liberty. In God We Trust. 2021. Mint mark, P, D, or S. Designed by Benjamin Sowards, sculpted by Michael Gaudioso, shows General Washington leading troops across the Delaware River. United States of America. E pluribus unum. $quarter. Crossing the Delaware. The coin was minted at 3 U.S. Mint facilities. Philadelphia Mint, P mint mark. Denver Mint, D mint mark. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. Geographical circulation. These quarters were distributed throughout the U.S., in general circulation and as collectibles, proof and uncirculated versions. Face value, 25 cents. Collector value, 25 cents to $1, unless in excellent condition. From mint rolls or bags. Value, $1 to $5, depending on condition and mint mark. From proof sets, usually not released into circulation. Value, $3 to $7, depending on demand and grade. Certified by NGC/PCGS. Value, $15 to $100 plus, especially for high-grade proof coins or mint errors. Obverse. Liberty. In God We Trust. 2021. P. Mint mark. Reverse. United States of America. E pluribus unum. $quarter. Crossing the Delaware. If you have a 2021 Liberty quarter and want help identifying its value, you can upload a photo of it, front and back, and I'll help you assess it. Want info on error coins or rare varieties too? Liberty $half coin from 1985, including its history, geographic circulation, uncirculated and proof condition values, and mint marks. But there's a catch. There is no official U.S. Liberty $half dated 1985. Let me break this down clearly and accurately. The Liberty $half series most people think of is either Walking Liberty $half, 1916 to 1947. Liberty Seated $half, 1839 to 1891. Neither of these were minted in 1985. The Kennedy $half has been minted since 1964, and this is the $half that was actually minted in 1985. So if your coin is dated 1985, it's almost certainly a Kennedy $half. Introduced in 1964, right after JFK's assassination. Designed by Gilroy Roberts, obverse, JFK profile, and Frank Gasparo, reverse, presidential seal. In 1985, these coins were not released into general circulation, but minted for collectors. Minted only in uncirculated sets and mint sets in 1985. P. Philadelphia. D. Denver.
No $half were minted in San Francisco for circulation that year, though some proof coins were struck with S mint mark. Not intended for circulation in 1985, though a few may have been spent by collectors. Sold in collector sets across the United States, occasionally found in pocket change today. Here's a general estimate of values. Circulated, 50 cents, face value. Uncirculated, MS 60 to MS 65 $1 to $5. High grade, MS 67 and above $25 to $100 plus. Proof, $3 to $12 depending on condition. Deep cameo, PR 69/PR $15 to $40 plus. Note, these values depend on condition, I appeal, and whether the coin is graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Metal, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel clad. Weight, 11.34 grams. Diameter, 30.6 millimeters. Edge, reeded. In 1985, the U.S. Mint continued the legacy of the Kennedy half-dollar, a coin born in the wake of a nation's grief. Though struck only for collectors that year, the 1985 Kennedy half remains a quiet staple in American numismatics. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and as proofs in San Francisco, these copper-nickel-clad coins never saw widespread circulation. Today they echo a time past, valued modestly, yet cherished by collectors seeking history in their hands. Would you like help identifying your coin, or getting a value estimate with a photo? I can help with that too. The 1972 Liberty half-dollar, more formally known as the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, shortly after President John F. Kennedy's assassination in November 1963. It was created to honor his memory. The design was fast-tracked and replaced the Benjamin Franklin half-dollar. Designer, Gilroy Roberts, obverse, Frank Gasparo, reverse. Composition, 1972 copper-nickel clad, no silver in circulation coins. Outer layers, 75% copper/25% nickel. Core, pure copper. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D. San Francisco, S, only for proof coins. Philadelphia, no mint mark, 153,180,000. Denver, D, 141,890,000. San Francisco, S, proof 3,260,996. Obverse, profile of John F. Kennedy facing left. Reverse, presidential seal, eagle with shield, olive branch, arrows, and 50 stars. Edge, reeded. Diameter, 30.6 millimeters. Weight, 11.34 g. Note, number 1972 half-dollars were issued for general circulation in silver. If you find a 1972 half-dollar that appears silver, it's likely plated or altered. 1972, D with DDR, double die reverse, rare and valuable in higher grades. Struck on wrong planchets, rare errors, e.g., quarter planchet. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, desirable error coins. 1972 Kennedy halves are common in circulated condition. High-grade uncirculated or certified proof coins, especially with cameo or deep cameo, are more valuable. A great entry-level coin for new collectors. 1972 Kennedy half-dollar. Obverse, John F. Kennedy. Reverse, presidential seal. Mints, Philadelphia, no mm, Denver, D, San Francisco, S proof. Composition, copper-nickel clad. Designer, Gilroy Roberts / Frank Gasparo. Mintage, over 298 million total. Value, $0.50 to $50 plus depending on grade and type. The 1971 Liberty half-dollar, commonly known as the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar, is a coin with a rich history and collector interest. Let's break down everything you asked for: history, geography, mints. Name, Kennedy half-dollar. Obverse, front portrait of President John F. Kennedy. Reverse, back presidential seal, eagle with shield, olive branch and arrows. Obverse, Gilroy Roberts. Reverse, Frank Gasparo. Composition, 1971 onward copper-nickel clad. Outer layers, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Core, 100% copper. Diameter, 30.6 millimeters. Weight, 11.34 grams. Edge, reeded. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, shortly after President Kennedy's assassination in 1963. 1971 was the first year the half-dollar was made without silver for circulation. Earlier issues, 1964 to 1970, contained silver, 90% in 1964, 40% from 1965 to 1970. Due to silver hoarding and decreased public use, by 1971, the U.S. Mint shifted the coin to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This change meant the 1971 issue was not collectible for melt value, but collectors still seek uncirculated or proof examples. In 1971, the half-dollar was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D mint mark. San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. P. Philadelphia, no mint mark on the coin. D. Denver mint mark is visible on the obverse, right side above the date. S. San Francisco used only for proof versions, primarily for collectors. Philadelphia/Denver. Common in pocket change. Value, 50 cents to $1. Higher-end circulated examples, AU, might get up to $2. MS-60, MS-63, $2, $5. MS-64, MS-65, $8, $20. MS-66 plus, $50 to $150 plus, rare in top grades. Typical value, $4, $10. Deep cameo proof 69 to 70, up to $25 to $75 plus. Liberty. In God We Trust. Year, 1971. Mint mark above date if D or S. United States of America. Half dollar. Edge, reeded, visible copper/nickel layers.